You wonder if he's going to be a good fit, though, because what can we expect in terms of style then from Maresca?
Well, Chelsea have been looking for an attractive brand of football with a real dominance of possession, which is exactly what Enzo Maresca showed everybody in the Championship last season. We can actually see the difference between Maresca's first season, or only season it looks like at Leicester, and Mauricio Pochettino's season. And we see possession 62% per 90 minutes in the Championship last season. Only Southampton had more possession. So that's what Leicester saw last season in the Championship, and that's what Chelsea want now. What was really interesting, I thought, is the fact that he worked with Pep Guardiola for so long at Man City, and their philosophy is virtually identical. Now, when you look at the chances created per 90 between Leicester and Chelsea last season, very similar. Similar as well when it comes to goals scored, but done in a very different way, in a completely different style. Possession dominated here, patient build-up in play compared to what we saw last season at Chelsea, a bit more gung-ho. I think what the Chelsea owners will want to see is something more like this next season when it comes to goals conceded compared to what we saw at Chelsea last year, where it was a record number of goals conceded when it came to their Premier League campaign. So very different types of manager, and it was felt that Mauricio Pochettino was making progress towards the end. 5 wins in his last 5 Premier League matches, but it looks like Maresca we're given the job. And heading into last season, he only managed 14 matches before at Parma. Things didn't work out there, his first job in management. So inexperienced from a coaching perspective, but he did well in his first season as a manager in England.
He did, and on that, Maresca, of course, took Leicester to promotion this season. He's certainly held in high regard. This was a view from one of his squad back in March.
By far the best manager I've worked for. He's incredible. I think everybody will say, he's going right to the top in managerial with stature, experience, everything. He's got everything. He's great man manager. He's tactically incredible. Some of the decisions that he tells us to do before the game and how we view the match is something I've never experienced before in football. So it's opened my eyes a lot to football and the way it's played, and that kind of Pep Guardiola style as well, which I know he worked with very for a long time. So I'm loving my football. It works perfectly for me. It's exactly the kind of football that I want to play and I buy into. And I think since he's come in, I've learned so much and continue to do that.